Okay, good morning, students. For today's class, like I told you all, I have already finished with the lesson A Sunny Morning. So for today's class, since I have given two exercises on grammar, that is on the topic articles and prepositions. So I'm just going to give a short explanation, brief explanation on that. Okay, so articles first. So you all have learned articles in your lower classes. Even last year, in the first year, you all have learned. I'm sure Father has done it with you all. Okay, so just again a revision on that. Okay, so articles are of three types. Okay, there are three articles in the grammar, English grammar, that is a, and the. Okay, so I'm sure everybody knows about this, that there are three articles, a, an, and the. Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. Okay, so when you're being very specific about something, okay, when you're being very specific about something, you use the definite article. Okay, that is the article the. Okay, so when you want to be very specific, you're being definite about something, you will use the article the. Okay, and when you're not being specific, when you're just talking in general about it, you use the article a or an. Okay, a or an. Okay, so a is the article a is used before consonant sounds. Okay, and an is used before the vowel sounds. Okay, I hope everybody knows there are five vowels in the uh, alphabet. That's a, e, I, o, u. Okay, and rest of the alphabets, they are called consonants. So before the consonantal sound, you use the article a, and before a vowel sound, you use article n. Okay, so the is called the definite article. Okay, so for example, listen to this sentence. Okay, are you going to the party this weekend? Okay, just what do you say? Read the sentence and listen to it carefully. Are you going to the party this weekend? So you know which party the person is talking about. Okay, so you're being very specific, or you're being very definite about that particular party. Okay, so that's why you're using the article the. Okay, like I told you, you use the article the when you're being very specific about something, right? So the definite article the can be used with singular, plural, or uncountable nouns. Okay, so I'll give you a few examples of sentences. Listen, please give me the hammer. Please give me the red hammer. The blue one is too small. Okay, please give me the nail. You're being very specific. Okay, you're not asking for any other hammer or any other nail. You're asking about one particular hammer, right? Then the indefinite articles. Okay, there are the indefinite articles are n and a. So the indefinite articles, like I told you, a and n, they are used before a consonantal sound or a vowel sound. For a consonantal sound, you'll use a, and for a vowel sound, you're going to use an. Okay, so the indefinite article indicates that a noun refers to a general idea rather than a particular thing. So when you're talking about something in general, you make use of the articles a or an. Okay, so listen to the look at the example, carefully listen to it. Should I bring a gift to the party? Okay, so again I'll read the sentence. Should I bring a gift to the party? So you don't know what gift are you going to bring. Okay, so in general you're asking, okay, should I bring a gift? You're not saying should I bring the gift. Okay, when you know, when you're very much sure about something, you use the article the. But now you're not sure what gift you are going to bring. You're talking in general. So that's the reason you're saying, should I bring a gift to the party? So I hope I'm clear about the article a and the. Okay. So next sentence is for the an article. I'm going to bring an apple pie. Okay, why the word an apple? Because apple is with a vowel sound. Okay, vowels. Vowel. There's a vowel. Apple. Okay, is a vowel. So the letter A, E, I, O, U. They are all vowels. So before an vowel, you always use the article N. Okay, we have all studied this in our younger classes. Okay, so this should be easy for you all. So I've given you all 6 sentences on articles, 1/2 mark each for uh, half mark each for blank. Okay, so articles, the exercise on articles carry 3 marks, while the exercise on preposition carries again 3 marks. Okay, so it's easy. You all have already learned this, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I hope I'm clear about the articles. Okay, so again, there are some exceptions in the indefinite articles. Okay, so there are a few exceptions to the general rule of using a before words that start with consonants and an before words that begin with vowels. Okay, for example, there are certain exceptional words, okay, wherein you they may start with a consonant, but the sound, the pronunciation of that word has a vowel sound. Okay, so you have to be very careful. For example, the words like honor, an honest man. Okay, so the spelling of honor starts with HONOR, but it has a vowel sound. So before such words, you make use of the article N. Okay, so you should know this. I'm sure you all have learned. I'll just give you a few examples. My mother is an honest woman. Okay, and honest, because there's a vowel sound there. She is an States senator. Okay, and United States. Uh, just correction, students. She is a United States senator. Okay, United. Okay, there's a YU. It's a consonantal sound. Okay, it may start with the letter U. It may start with a vowel, but there's a consonant sound. So I just hope I'm being clear about the articles a, n, and the. It's a very easy exercise. Okay, so I want you all to, just brush up on your articles, and don't leave out the exercise on articles. Okay, attempt it. Okay, so once just see and solve a few exercises on articles. It's going to be easy. Okay. So, like I told you, I have given you one more exercise on prepositions. Okay, so I mean, this also you all have learned in your younger classes when you all were young, in your lower classes, I mean. And what happens is, in your lower classes, even last year, you all must have done an exercise on prepositions. Okay, so preposition is a word or group of words which is used before nouns, pronouns, okay, to show, it tells us direction, time, place, location, okay, or an introduction to an object. Okay, it's easy. So once you know the different prepositions, so when you see the sentence, you'll know what prepositions to put. Okay. So I'll tell you all a few prepositions, examples of prepositions. Okay, this is preposition of direction. She drove to the store. Okay, so it tells us a direction. She is driving towards the store. Okay, so to becomes the preposition here. Don't ring the bell, come right into the house. Okay, into the house. So again, come right into the house, it tells us again the direction. So into becomes the preposition here. Now listen to the preposition of time. He reads in the evening. Okay, so when is he reading? He's reading in the evening. So in tells us that it tells us about the time when he's reading. Okay, second, the weather is cold in December. Again, in becomes it tells us about the time when the weather is cold. It is weather is cold in the month of December. Okay, I go to work at 8 o'clock. I go to work at 8 o'clock. So at becomes the preposition of time. It's the preposition at, because it is telling us the time, at what time the person goes to work. He eats lunch at noon. Okay, again, what time is he eating his lunch? At noon. I work on Sundays. Okay, when do you work? It tells us the time that the person is working on Sundays. On becomes a preposition. Then preposition of place. Okay, she was waiting at the corner. Okay, it tells us where was she waiting. She was waiting at the corner. So at becomes a preposition. He left his phone on the bed. Okay, now where is the phone? The phone is on the bed. Okay, so on tells us that the on is the preposition here. It tells us the phone was lying on the bed. Okay, you see the phone. Where is the phone? It's lying on the bed. So it tells us the place where the phone was lying. I hope I'm clear about this. Okay, place the pen inside the drawer. Again, okay, inside becomes the preposition. Place the pen inside the drawer. So keep the pen inside the drawer. Like you're telling the person, place the pen inside the drawer. You're telling it to keep it in a place. Where is the place? Inside the drawer. So inside becomes the preposition. Then prepositions of location. Okay, they live in the country. In is the preposition here. There is a lot of dirt on the window. On, where is the dirt? It's on the window. It tells us again the location. Okay, so these are some of the prepositions. Okay, so again I would request you all to just go and solve a few exercises on prepositions. Okay, and if you still have doubts regarding prepositions, you all can text me and ask me about it. Okay, so today's class, like I had told you yesterday, that I will be only doing a brush up on the grammar, which I've given you all for the test, that is articles and prepositions. Okay, both the exercises carry 3 marks each. Okay, so I will have 6 sentences on articles and 6 sentences on preposition. So half mark each for each sentence. So it's easy. You don't need not worry about it. And also the lessons, what you all have for the test is 2 poems and 1 lesson, that is on children, Romeo Juliet and 2 deer. They are very easy. I've sent you all the notes already. And you have time. You still have time to study for it. So what you have to do is you have to another thing is I've given you all assignments. So please go through the assignment answers, questions. Okay. That's it. So in case you still have doubts or any questions, you can text me later. And have a nice day, students. Thank you.